Hello world, I'm Gazz. Welcome to another episode of Gazz's Pickups. It's been about a month or so since I did my last video, so I've got plenty to show you. I've got loads of stuff from all over the place, from car boot sales, from eBay, gifts off my girlfriend, gifts off my girlfriend's father, just loads of stuff. First off, I'll show you all the stuff I got off my girlfriend's father. First off, a bunch of PlayStation 2 games. Driver 3. It's a good game. The Suffering. I've never actually played this game, so that can go in my collection all happy. Fireblade. Another game I've never played. It's a Midway game, so happy to put that in my collection. And I don't think I own this, but I own quite a lot of different versions of either this or Namco or whatever, but Midway Arcade Treasures. And it's just the first one. That's cool. Also off my girlfriend's father, I got a bunch of movies. He gave me, on Blu Ray, The Terminator. And that's a really, really good version of The Terminator. I watched that very recently. I also got Terminator 2 Judgment Day. With this little sleeve on it. And again, another good version of Terminator 2. Both awesome movies, by the way. Awesome movies. If you never watched them, you're into any kind of sci-fi or action, you've got to watch them films. He also gave me Terminator 3 Rise of the Machines, which isn't quite as good as the other two. It's still a good film. I quite like it. I also got off him Terminator Genesis on Blu Ray, which I think is a good film until you get to the last act of it, when what happens with John Connor happens with John Connor. Yeah, I ain't going to say too much, but it's a great film until you get to that point. Off my girlfriend's father, I also got Predator Trilogy on Blu Ray, which is obviously Predator 1, Predator 2, and then Predators. I think they're all good films. I do prefer Predator 2. I just like the city landscape that's set in. And a bunch of PlayStation 3 games. I got Wolfenstein, Rise of the Argonauts, Saints Row the Third. What's that say? Full package. Okay, that's a Game of the Year edition or something. The Essentials. Must have all the extra downloads on it. Then what I think might be a German copy of Pixar's Brave, Resistance 3, Max Payne 3, Modern Warfare 3, Call of Duty. What's that? Quantum Theory, The Evil Within, $50 Blood on the, what's that say? Sand. Okay. X-Men Origins Wolverine, Uncaged Edition, Young Justice League, Mercenaries 2, what's that? World in Flames. Mercenaries 2 World in Flames. And then the last thing off me girlfriend's father is, for the PlayStation 4, Dying Light. I don't own a PlayStation 4 yet, but I will do at some point, so that's my first PlayStation 4 game. Yay. Okay then. Buying random bits and pieces. I also bought this to go with my Terminator collection of DVD, Blu-rays that I've recently picked up. Terminator Salvation. I paid, I think it was like £6 or £7 for this. It wasn't very expensive on eBay, but it's this really cool little Terminator case. It opens up and the disc is inside. That's actually quite cool. I really like that. Okay then, toys and that I've been buying. I've bought the Grunt from Halo, the camouflaged Grunt. His limbs are a bit loose, but I did only pay like £3 for him. I got him on eBay. He goes in me Halo Joyride collection of toys, which is getting bigger and bigger. I've been picking up a lot of Aliens toys recently, and I found this in a car boot sale. I paid £1 for it. Unfortunately, the action is broke. It's supposed to, it's got this little lever on here that's supposed to shut the legs. Only one side actually does that. It's rear tail action. Still works. It's not got much life left in it, but it was only £1. He's cool. He goes in me collection. I've been picking up other ones that I bought on eBay. I paid like £4 for this, and it's in very good condition. It's the Scorpion Alien. It feels like he's never had his action pressed on him at all, so that's pretty cool. Like, it was really tight the first time I pressed his button in, so that's quite cool. He goes in my collection. I paid $15 for these two next ones, which is the Night Cougar Alien, and he's got his little missile thing, and also the laser shot predator, and he's still got his laser and his mask as well, and his action does actually work, and so does the Night Cougar. Whoop, and it's gone. Some more Alien toys that I picked up. I bought Bishop. Now, he did come with his gun, but I think he got damaged in the post. I paid only like £5 or £6 for him, but he got damaged in his post and his handle came off his gun. So he doesn't actually hold it anymore, which is a bit of a shame, but it is what it is. And then I paid like £8 for this. The Drake figure. I've always liked this figure. I never had this when I was younger. My cousin did, and it was fucking brilliant. Really, really like that. I also managed to get this as well. A little kitten. Look at him. His name's Nymeria, and he's my new friend. Aren't you, mate? Yay! So, cuddles and love off Nymeria all the time. I named him Nymeria because that's the name of Arya's direwolf in Game of Thrones. I love Game of Thrones. Okay then. Two things in our bed. Cats. I also got this. Now my girlfriend bought this for me because, well, she's awesome. It's a still sealed Swarm Alien from the Kenner line. I'm not quite sure what you pay for it, but it's fucking awesome. It goes nicely in my collection. It hangs off my wall with some of the rest of my toys. Do me a favour, Nobbed, don't chew things. You can't leave toys or anything on the floor because the cat just chews them. My girlfriend also gave me this. A Gizmo plush toy, because I've been collecting Gremlins plush toys recently. That's quite cool. He's smaller than the other ones that I got. Completely different. She gave me this as well. A Mecha Godzilla. I like the old Toho Godzilla movies. I really should give them more of a watch because I've only seen a few of them, but I quite like them. So I should really give them a watch. And that's really appreciated. It goes well in my collection of horror movie monsters toys. She also gave me a couple of DVDs as well. Offer I got the Tremors action pack. I love the first Tremors movie. I think the rest of them are very watchable, but they are very cheesy at the same time. So she passed that to me, which is really cool. She also gave me the Feast trilogy. I don't think I've ever seen these films, but she said they're good films. I think she's either got them on Blu Ray or she's getting them on Blu Ray. That's why she's given me this set. Same with Tremors. She also gave me this as well. I like this film. Blair Witch 2, Book of Shadows, I think it's called, yeah. Blair Witch 2, Book of Shadows. If it didn't have the Blair Witch name on it, it would actually have a better standing with most people because it's a very, very good film. Just people go, oh, it's Blair Witch 2, it's got nothing to do with the first Blair Witch. And she bought me this, which is absolutely cool. This is like one of the best things that's in my horror movie collection. Look at this case for Event Horizon. Big, giant plastic chunk of plastic. The artwork on it's absolutely fantastic. It's really detailed. I'm not quite sure what she paid for this, but I do know these bastards are £40 to £50 on eBay, so she well went out of her way to get me this. It's really tight to open up. It gives a proper clunk noise. And then inside, look at this art on the inside of here. Like, it looks like the nightmare that you see in the fucking well, I say nightmare. It's a captain's log. Captain's log. Stardate. Oh shit, we're all dying. But inside of here, you've got where the disc is, and it's just absolutely beautiful. Oop, I hate when that happens. There's an absolutely beautiful case. Just get in the hole. I absolutely love that. My girlfriend's a fantastic girl. She loves the horror movies too, and I genuinely think Event Horizon is one of the better horror movies ever made. I'm glad they never made a sequel though, because it just stands alone on its own. Brilliant. Okay then, some more toys in that. I picked up yet another mole, another hand puppet mole as well. This one's a little bit smaller than the other one, I think, and it's definitely a different material. The other one's really fluffy. This one's quite fleecy. So another mole for me, moles. But fly over there, mole. I bought this as well. This is really, really fucking cool. A Michael Myers Mezco doll from Halloween 2. It's really cool. He's still got his little plastic around here that keeps his chef's knife in his hand. He's got these big giant stomping boots like, rah, I got my new rocks, rah. And he's looking, look, he can give his hair a little brush. He's really cool. It looks like he's actually got eyes in there, but he doesn't actually have eyes. That's weird. That's quite weird. But yeah, I paid £60 for that. It's a lot of money, but I really wanted it, and he's one of the rarer ones out of the Mezco collection. In fact, he might be the rarest one. He's hard to get hold of, and I don't have very much Halloween Michael Myers stuff, so I bought that. Speaking about not having much Halloween and Michael Myers stuff, I also bought this as well. It was only a £5 on eBay, brand new, free delivery. I'd say go out and buy it if you're interested in horror movies. It's a Halloween, Michael Myers knife from the film Halloween as well. It's still on to packet. It's really, really nice. I like that. That goes in my horror film collection. So much stuff that I've picked up. I'm a big wrestling fan. And for years and years, I've had, like, you might see in some of the earlier videos, I had an WWF Intercontinental title belt on my couch behind me. That's from the old, I don't know if it was made by Mattel or Hasbro or whatever back in the day. But I always wanted to get the rest of them, but they're kind of expensive. I ended up paying £30 to get the tag team title. Now this is quite hard to get hold of. The hardest one to get hold of, I think, is the white World Heavyweight title with the white foam on it. But I'm not that interested in getting the one with the white foam. I want to get the world title, whether it's the white foam or black foam, blue foam or green. I don't really care. I just want the belt itself. But having the tag team title is something I wanted. It's really, really cool. That's good for me collection. More Aliens toys. Now, I bought I think it's Eagle Moss who make the toys. Yes, it is Eagle Moss. Now, on my last pickups video, you may have noticed that I picked up the Runner from Alien 3. And then when I was looking on the internet for more, I found on Amazon they had a sale, and this was going for, I think it was like £7 or £8 in Amazon. It's the Mantis and Snake Alien. Now, weirdly enough, they're the wrong way around. That says Mantis Alien and Snake Alien, but that's the Mantis, that's the Snake. Maybe that's why it was going cheap. Maybe these ones got just a flaw with them, and they're trying to get rid of them whilst they can. But that's the best reason to have it. It's got the flaw. inside, you can actually see both the aliens are in there, and they are pretty cool. They are pretty cool. And that goes in the alien collection. Also, you may have noticed behind me, I have Tiffany and Chucky. I've picked them up, well, fairly recently. I paid £35 for them. They're really, really cool. Life-size little standees. They are separate from each other. And you can buy them individually or separate on eBay. £35 for the pair or £20 each. Can't really argue. Okay, more horror stuff. I've picked up... Well, I didn't pick this up. I kind of got this made and sent to me. Maniac Cop 3. You know, frame picture. What I did was I bought the frame for like a £5 on eBay. And then I got the print on Free Prints. Do you know the app on your phone, Free Prints, that you can download? I literally downloaded the app, got this image, and got them to print it off for me. Might be a bit of a legal shit going on there, I don't know. But I did it because I'm a horror movie fan, and I love Maniac Cop. What else have I picked up? Okay then. I got this. Now, if I just tilt my camera up a bit, you'll see on the top of me fireplace, I've got Cenobites. They're made by a company called Screamin', who used to make a lot of models in the 1980s. I think they may have done them in the 70s and in the early 90s, but I haven't seen them for quite a long time. I think they may have gone out of business, or just, yeah, I don't know, or even been bought out, I don't know. But, what are you doing, cat? But I've wanted to get some more horror movie ones, so I ended up finding this. I paid £40 for it. Freddy Krueger. Look at him. That's awesome. And his hat comes off as well, and you can see his brain. Yum, yum, yum. But he's so cool. He's so cool. He's on this little stand with blood on it. I love Freddy Krueger. Like, you know, he's my favourite child killer. Okay. Okay then, I've still got a bit more to show. Next off, I will show you some more DVDs that I've been picking up and Blu Rays. But I bought Quantum Leap Season 5. Got this in a car boot sale for £1. There was a lad selling box sets of DVDs. Cheap. So I picked this up for £1. I was made up. The same lad had loads of DVDs and Blu Rays. I think everything I'm going to show you here is off him. Everything except 2 of them I got off this lad. So that was £1. His box sets were £1. His DVDs were 3 for £1, and his Blu Rays were £1 each. So for £1, I also got Blood Wars, Underworld. I've never seen that film. I like all the other Underworld films, so I'm going to give it a watch. I don't even know why I haven't seen it yet. For £1, fantastic. For £1, I got the Wrong Turn box set. Now, this bastard thing sells for... Saying that, it's not even that expensive. It's like £15 or something like that on eBay. But they're great films, the Wrong Turn films. There's 1 or 2 stinkers in there, but even the stinkers are good films. You know, they're brutal. If you like horror movies, these are brutal. For £1, I picked off them the Omen Pentology. And this is a really nice condition box as well. It looks brand spanking new. So I'm really happy with that. For £1, I got Pet Sematary 1 and 2. Now, I already own Pet Sematary 1. In fact, I think I talked about it in my last video. But Pet Sematary 2 is a more expensive film. To buy it on its own, it's about, I think it's like £10-ish on DVD. So I got this box set off this lad. £1. Can't argue. I didn't buy this one off this lad. I got this one from either Spain or France, I don't know. But bought it on eBay. Maniac Cop 3. I paid a tenner for it, which is actually a good price for Maniac Cop 3 because it's a hard to get hold of film. It does have English language in it. Unfortunately, I can't seem to get rid of the subtitles because I've already watched it. But the subtitles, they only bother you for the first like 12 seconds and then you're done with it. Next up is I bought this off the lad as well. £1. It's still sealed. It's Dead Snow 1 and 2. Now there's a controversial image on there, but the Dead Snow films are pretty good films. Saying that, I've never seen number 2. My girlfriend does. She likes it. I liked the first one. It was daft. It was zombies, Nazi zombies. I got this off the lads in as well. It was The Horde, French horror movie. Fantastic film. Really, really good film. I'd seen this before, so I was really happy to find it and pick it up. Also off the same lads for £1. This was £1. All 7 Saw movies. Well, the first 7 Saw movies. Jigsaw, which isn't actually in this pile, but I got Jigsaw off the same lad, and it was sealed as well. I don't know why I forgot to put it in the collection, but yeah. So this Saw, and it's got this. In fact, it's not showing it, is it? And it's got Billy on the other side. Yeah, I'm Billy. Yeah, I want to play a game. But this is everything I bought off this lad with fantastic quality. The condition was great. But it's got all the Saw movies. Off the same lad, I also picked up the trilogy of Species for £1 again. This lad just I think he was just getting rid of all of his DVDs and Blu Rays that he didn't either watch or what, I don't know. He just had boxes of DVDs and Blu Rays, and he clearly had a decent taste in horror movies as well. So getting all 3 Species movies for £1 and the box set was, well, it was fantastic. I was really happy with that. I actually didn't think about the Species movies for my collection, but once I saw the box set, I was like, yeah, you're going in my collection. Okay then, I also picked up Friday 13th Blu Ray box set. Now I'm really, really happy to get hold of this because I love the Friday the 13th movies. I'm a big, big fan of Jason Voorhees. Hey knobhead, what are you doing running around? Blah. But yeah, really happy to get them on Blu Ray. That any Blu Ray copy of the Friday 13th collection just goes up in price. There's such a loved franchise of movies, despite the fact that most of the movies are a bit shit. It's a loved franchise. And then, last but not least, on my DVDs and Blu Rays, I picked this up. I paid £5 for it in a charity shop, which I think is a fantastic price. I think they're around £25 to £30. I haven't actually looked it up. I just saw it for £5 and I was like, I need to have it. I need to have it. It's the Universal Monsters box set. There's this lovely little art book inside of it, which has loads of posters from these movies and other movies. And then you got this big clam bastard inside with all of the films in. And it's got loads of good films on it. It's got Dracula, Frankenstein, The Mummy, The Invisible Man, The Bride of Frankenstein, Wolfman, Phantom of the Opera, and Creature of the Black Lagoon. Which is fantastic because not only did I buy this, which is the Universal Monsters, I've also bought this as well, which goes with it because it's a box of every one of those monsters. Now, this was sold in CVS Pharmacy in the United States. And it's just a bunch of Beanie Babies of all of the monsters from that box set I've just talked about. Every one of them is still tagged with the price as well. So in there comes Dracula. There's let's get in here. There's the Wolfman. There's Frankenstein's monster. The Bride of Frankenstein, which you can just see her little head. Yeah, get you. Then you got the Hunchback of Notre Dame. In fact, that's weird because the Hunchback is actually not in that collection of movies. It's missing the Invisible Man here, and it's got the Hunchback instead. In that film, then you got the Mummy, Creature from the Black Lagoon, and the Phantom of the Opera. Rah. So I bought that box. Now, I paid out for that box. I really, really wanted it. I paid £80 for it, but it's really cool and it looks lovely in my collection. It sits on my shelf behind me. That shelf that's actually right there. It sits on that. It looks fantastic. But yeah, that's the last of my toys. Now everything else is video games. Video is actually not quite as long as I thought it was going to be so far, but I'm going to add a bit of time to it. I've joined a group called, what are they called? The retro.co.uk. I won't say how much I pay them, but off them I get, well, I got, in the last, like, 2 or 3 packages, I've got Bob on the Super Nintendo, which is a game I already own, unfortunately. Now, they'll never send me a game they've already sent me before, but I've got a large collection, so they're likely to send me some games I already have. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to offer them out to my friends. I've offered, because I owe Glenn a lot of games. Glenn gives me a lot of games, I give him games. I think he's well up on me at the moment on what he's given me. But yeah, me mate Glenn doesn't have Bob, so he can have Bob. I've already spoke to him, he needs it. He can also have Digger T Rock, Legend of the Lost City. Okay, whatever. Yeah, for the NES. Also, I got off them Mega Games 1. What's the sticker? Software Plus, I don't know that shop. But Mega Games 1, which has got one really bad football game. But it's got Columns, which is a fantastic game, and is that Hang On, is it? Yeah, Super Hang On. So, it's got 2 decent games in there. But I actually already have this, but I don't have the box, so I'm going to pass the cartridge on to somebody else. And now a whole bunch of PlayStation 1 games. I got, what's that called? Grudge Warrior. I thought it said Warzone. Grudge Warrior. I don't know anything about this game. It looks like some sort of battle tank game. Welcome to the future of gang warfare. Okay. Take control of over 20 extreme, powerful and technically advanced armoured vehicles in your battles to defend the honour of your chosen gang in the most deadly of battles. Okay, fair enough. So it's a Super Mario Kart rip-off. Futuristic with tanks. I also got a game which I didn't already have, which is a game I've wanted for a while. Soviet Strike for the PlayStation 1. Happy to get hold of that. They also sent me Spec Ops Airborne Commando. I don't think I have that game. So, I think I've got a Spec Ops game, but I don't think I have that one. So that goes in my collection. Then, they gave me Army Men 3D, which weirdly enough, my mate Glenn picked up a different Army Men game for me the same day that this came in the post. Hello, Knobhead. Tickle. Also, they sent me Hugo 2, which is a game I don't know much about. I haven't even looked up the valuations of any of these games. I haven't done that because if I looked up the valuations and found out that I was well overpaying for these game box sets, then I'd be a bit disappointed. But I'm assuming that some of these games aren't just bog standard, dead easy to find, because I've never seen Grudge Warriors. I haven't seen Soviet Strike all that often. Army Men 3D, you don't see that, and Hugo 2, you don't see that. So I'm assuming they're not. They might still be like £5, £6, £7 games, but I'm assuming they're not. I don't see them in charity shops. They sent me this as well, which is pretty cool. Midway Arcade Pack, which I've never seen this for the PlayStation 1. It seems to have a bunch of games on it, which are, I don't know if you can see that. It says T20, Rampage, Clax, what's that one? Tubins, okay. Smash TV and Super Sprint. I like having these collection ones in my collection because they're quite cool. A game that I already own, but I've offered it to my mate Glenn because he doesn't have this one. Cool Borders 2. So that's another game for me, mate Glenn, to have. A game that I definitely was happy to get hold of. True Pinball. Hello. Cat's loving me right now. Hi. Yeah, True Pinball for the PlayStation 1. And weirdly, it's an Ocean game on PlayStation 1. I don't think I've ever seen the Ocean logo on a PlayStation 1 game. That's quite cool. I already looked at that one last month. Hello. And then this last one of the games that they've sent me is Death Trap Dungeon. I don't know anything about this game. Never seen it anywhere before. It looks like it might be some sort of RPG. Let's have a read. Built by a mad baron to bring notoriety to his town, only the brave or foolish would dare to enter Death Trap Dungeon. Fabulous riches await the victor. Many adventurers have tried. None have come out alive. It's definitely some sort of RPG game, or maybe even just like a Lara Croft Tomb Raider game. It's a game I've never even seen before. Didn't know existed. So that's quite cool to get hold of. Last but not least, there's a bunch of stuff that I've literally bought myself to go in my collection. I say I bought myself. My girlfriend bought this for me. I paid the money back, so I kind of bought it. But yeah, is Grand Theft Auto 5. I love Grand Theft Auto 5. It's such a good game, and I'm so late to it as well. I didn't get into Grand Theft Auto until earlier this year. I picked this up in a car boot sale. The lad knew it was going to be worth something, but didn't want eBay prices for it, so I paid a tenner for Alien vs Predator on the Atari Jaguar. I'm a big Atari Jaguar fanboy, so buying this for £10 in a car boot sale was fucking brilliant. I've wanted this game for many, many years. The sticker's a little bit beat up on it, but this is at cheapest a £30 game. At cheapest a £30 game. It's been a long time since I've actually seen it in the wild. Next up is a Nintendo Switch game. I picked up Link's Awakening for the Nintendo Switch. It's in nice condition. It's still got its cardboard sleeve on it, which hopefully the cat won't attack when I put it on the floor. And it's still in its nice box. She's got this absolutely lovely steelbook for the game to go in, of a Game Boy. The game's in here too. And then this compartment opens up and there's an art book inside as well, which is really, really cool. It's really nice to get hold of that. Now, luckily for me, I didn't spot this when it went on Facebook Marketplace for sale. My mate Glenn spotted it and he was like, he knew I needed it, so he bought it straight away and got it posted to my house and said to me, you owe me the money for it. So big thanks to my mate Glenn for spotting that and for doing that for me. There's only a handful of things left now. I'm a Wii U lover, Wii U collector, so I paid £5 for this. Scribblenauts Unlimited. I am going for a full Wii U collection, so that's why I've ended up getting this game and the next two games. Scribblenauts games are always decent games anyway, well worth owning. Now, I picked up probably what must be the most expensive piece of shovelware I've ever bought in my life. And I only paid 15 quid for it, but I picked up, I don't even know how to say it, Bella Latino? It's clearly some sort of a dance game with a whole bunch of proper like Hispanic songs on it. It's one of the worst selling games on the console and one of the last selling games to come out. So if you're a Wii U collector and you want to try and get some games that might be worth money in the future, I'm pretty sure this is going to be worth some money in the future. And last but not least is Project Zero, Maiden of the Black Water. Now, it's a very expensive game. This is selling for around £200 on eBay at the moment. I got it for £120, which is actually a really good price for it. It's fully complete inside, and it's still sealed. I'm not going to take it out of the box because I don't want to accidentally damage anything inside there. But it's really, really, really cool to get hold of that. And that goes in my collection nice and happily. Anyway, guys, I think that's everything I've picked up in the last month. thank you so much for watching. I'm Gazz Cavalera. Please like, subscribe, and share. And hopefully I'm going to have more videos coming out soon. I'm trying to find a way to get the time to make more videos. I've been working so hard this year. It is what it is. Stay healthy, and see you next time.